In India, there are places that do not rise toward the sky, but slowly descend into the earth. They are not mines. They are not underground temples. They are staircases. Staircases that lead to water. And for centuries, these silent structures supported entire communities, offering not only survival, but shelter, meeting, and spirituality. Today, many of these places are disappearing, yet they tell a story that is still worth listening to. Those who visit India tend to stop in front of temples, palaces, fortresses, and mosques. But there is a less conspicuous architecture, often ignored, that for centuries was as essential as any monument. The stepwells were not simple infrastructures. They were the silent heart of villages and cities, especially in the most arid regions, where water determined the rhythm of life. These structures begin to appear between the 2nd and 4th centuries of the Common Era. They arise from a concrete necessity to collect and preserve water in territories where rainfall is rare but violent. The climate alternates long periods of drought with brief torrential monsoons. For this reason, stepwells were not dug at random. Each structure followed the geology of the place. In some cases, it intercepted underground aquifers. In others, it collected rainwater slowly filtered through stone. Instead of relying on surface basins, communities dug deep, following the water level as it changed with the seasons. Descending rather than rising became the solution. Each stepwell is an exercise in precision, symmetrical steps, repeated geometries, terraces that narrow as one descends. It is not just functionality, it is an architecture that invites slowness. Descending takes time, and as one does so, the temperature drops, the noise fades, the light changes. The well is not just a place to cross, it is a space to inhabit. Access to water followed unwritten rules. It was a collective good, not an individual resource. For centuries, these wells were gathering places. People stopped here to talk, to rest, to find shelter from the heat. In a world without air conditioning or modern aqueducts, these places offered coolness, shade, and relief. In some particularly deep wells, such as Chand-Bori, the temperature at the bottom can be noticeably lower than at the surface. In many cases, step wells were considered sacred spaces. Decorations, niches, and statues suggest that water was not just a resource, but something to be respected, perhaps feared. With the arrival of modern water systems, many stepwells lost their practical function. Some were filled in, others were left to decay. Without maintenance, vegetation takes over. The stairs collapse, the water becomes stagnant. What was essential for centuries becomes invisible in just a few decades. We are not only losing stone structures, we are losing a way of thinking about architecture. Stepwells were designed to last, adapt, and dialogue with the climate. They did not impose solutions. They worked with nature. Perhaps that is why, even in ruin, they continue to exert such a strong fascination. Today, some of these wells are being restored. Others remain silent, hidden from view. And one cannot help but ask, how many intelligent solutions from the past have we stopped listening to?